has seen violence, whether it is pre-poll violence, post-poll violence, and right now as the voting is underway, the violence is taking place as we are seeing the live visuals where the party workers, whether it is not clear whether they are party workers of the Trinamool Congress or the AU of the Aam Janata Unnayan Party, but CAPF personals present on ground and they are speaking with them, trying to control the situation and disperse the crowd. But Kaushik, this really creates a lot of trouble for the voters who are going to cast their vote at the polling booth. And now looking at the situation, so what is the current situation that we are seeing right now? We know that CAPF personals adequately in large numbers have been deployed in Murshidabad.
Let's in fact now, before going to Kaushik, let's listen to what Humayun Kabir had
चेष्टा करी हम लोग ठीक कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, एक बार काम करने दीजिए, क्या बताएंगे ऐसा?
Well, these are the visuals that are coming in from Murshidabad, whereas the violence in fact breaks out with Humayun Kabir's supporters as well as the TMC workers in fact clashing. It's a very important constituency. Now large number of security forces have reached the place. They've broken up the clashes and they have in fact ensured that they are now going to keep it secure. Several members of the CAPF, the local police as well as other paramilitary police forces are also there. They are in fact trying to ensure that troublemakers are not kept out in the open and that they have been in fact taken measures earlier on, but here the situation in fact becoming quite violent, especially after the workers go ahead and clash with the supporters of Humayun Kabir. Now Murshidabad has been seeing violence for the last 24 hours related to
he is trying to make a mess. In day of poll, he came with 15 cars with antisocial criminals and FIR lodged criminals. He came here and make to snatch out our polling station agents. We got the news and we have been here at Shivnagar since last 21st. Humayun is creating here a lot of hooliganism. We have protested, we have complaint lodged, but no action is yet satisfactorily taken by ECI or police administration. No one is arrested, no one is taken into custody, and Humayun, that particular hooligans, criminals, those names we have lodged FIR, those are also in his cars, and he is making this mess, he is making this hooliganism. We can't allow Humayun to move freely at Nauda, and don't allow him. It is our threat to him, openly threat to him. He won't move here at Nauda freely. He is hooliganism. We won't allow. We just want democracy. We want democracy. यहाँ लोगों का मतदान होना चाहिए, शांतिपूर्ण वोट हो रहा था. हुमायूं आके ये क्रिएट किया एटमॉस्फेयर. वो यहाँ का वोट
अभी आप क्या चाहती हैं?
हम क्या चाहेंगे? हम चाहेंगे चुनाव होगा, मतदान होगा, लेकिन हुमायूं कहीं भी नहीं जाएगा. हुमायूं को आप रोक लीजिए. फ्री इधर मतदान होगा, हमारा कोई शिकायत नहीं, लेकिन हुमायूं अगर घूमेगा, उसका हुलिगनिज्म हम नहीं सस्टेन करेंगे. वो प्रिवेंट होगा. जहाँ कहीं भी जाएगा हम उसे प्रिवेंट करेंगे, बैक करेंगे.
ओके.
গাড়ি এখনো কিন্তু ইট পড়ে রয়েছে. দাদা গাড়ি কে ভাঙলো? তৃণমূলের ব্লক সভাপতি।
দেখতে পাচ্ছ যে ভয়ঙ্কর পরিস্থিতি, সেই ভাঙা গাড়ি এবং অপরদিক।
Well, this is the violence that has in fact broken out. The workers clashing with each other. Here especially it's about Humayun Kabir and his workers clashing with the TMC, especially with tensions rising in Murshidabad district. Here we can see in the violence there people being beaten up as violence spreads in Murshidabad district of West Bengal. Kaushik, this one important aspect is that relatively, Humayun Kabir is relatively a new player when it comes to having his own outfit and trying to make his mark in Murshidabad district. Now, TMC does not want to let go of its hold as well. Do you think this violence is part of that particular aspect, saying that who is the person who's having an upper hand in Murshidabad? All right, we will try to get to Kaushik later. Sabisaji, is it about the power vacuum that is there, or the confusion that has emerged with the outfit, political outfit of Humayun Kabir there coming out in the open over here and also participating in the assembly elections? It's about, is it who is going to be the political numero uno in Murshidabad? Is it that more of a battle that we are looking at?
Well, see, Verghese, when you talk about Humayun Kabir, he was a larger threat when we were seeing that alliance between his party and Asauddin Owaisi's party. So at that particular time, Humayun Kabir was a larger threat for the Trinamool Congress, because then if Humayun Kabir as well as Asauddin Owaisi could have cut the Muslim vote, it could have straight away benefited the Bharatiya Janata Party. But when the viral video came out, the sting video came out of Humayun Kabir, and later Asauddin Owaisi broke the alliance with him. So after that, he is not that much of a threat which was earlier considered to be. But definitely there are other factors as well, other political parties as well. You have the Congress party in Murshidabad, you have Humayun Kabir himself, and also you have the Indian Secular Front, ISF. So these are some of the key players when it comes to cutting the votes down. So somewhere the Trinamool Congress is aware of this fact, and that is the reason why the outreach from these smaller parties that has been, that Trinamool Congress has not been giving the rights to the Muslim people in the state of West Bengal. They in fact have questioned the representation of Muslim candidates in the Trinamool Congress, where the Trinamool Congress has fielded around 47 Muslim candidates, but these smaller parties, Verghese, said that this is not the proper representation, and the Muslim youth wanted that they should have a strong representation in the West Bengal Assembly, as well as it should be reflected when the candidates are also being announced.
Well, if that was the case, then it looks like they are in fact trying to ensure that they do have a kind of subjective votary of sorts. They have someone which is confined to the definitions that they have put on. It seems to be that's the case. But violence is something that has been happening in the polls for quite some time, and this time it's totally different that we see Murshidabad district in fact seeing the clashes between the workers of Humayun Kabir as well as the TMC, the police in fact intervening to ensure that nothing untoward happens. But these are earlier visuals that had come in of the clashes that had taken place inside Murshidabad, a very, very tense district where the assembly elections is happening.